today's video is gonna answer a question that I know a lot of you have. And that is, what do you do when you get home from a fresh haircut? Right after this. Before we go any further, I just want to thank all the people that subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you riding with me, and I'm gonna keep on pushing out the fire content so y'all can keep on watching. If you're new to the channel and you like wave videos and you looking for tips and tricks to stay up on your game, just make sure you subscribe to this channel right here. And y'all keep on commenting, hit the like button so we can keep this videos, keep all of these, my whole channel as lit as it possibly can be. But with all that being said, a lot of people think that when they come home from a fresh cut, the first thing that they ought to do is go in, wash your hair, and get all of the loose hairs out of your head. Now, my recommendation is not to do that. Now, I'm gonna tell you why. In my situation, every time I wash my hair, I lose progress. And at the time when you first get a fresh cut, your hair is very vulnerable to being manipulated. So if you wash your hair and you lose progress, your pattern can possibly be shifted. You can be losing the progress that you already gained from the wolf. So the first thing you want to do is evaluate your hair. You want to look at it. You want to say, hey, look, I want to make sure that my pattern is moving in the right direction. I haven't created forks during that last wolf that I just cut off. You need to make sure that things are going, your pattern's looking exactly the way you want it to look before you start the brushing, because you don't want to continue brushing in the same direction that you've been using those same angles if you're noticing that those angles are causing forks or moving your pattern in the wrong direction. So after that evaluation, you grab your soft brush right here, and you're gonna brush out all of the loose hairs. You're really gonna get a good brush session in, probably about good 30 minutes, brushing out all the loose hairs, making sure everything is in place, making sure you're hitting the right angles, making sure you're smoothing out all of the little fine hairs that's sticking up, because that's what the soft brush is for. Now, after you've got all of those loose hairs out, my next step is to go in with the old trusty medium brush. You grab that medium brush and you go in like you never gone before, because like I said earlier, right now is the time when your hair is easily manipulated because it's short. And if you manipulate it in the wrong direction, you can easily create a fork or push your pattern in the wrong direction. So you want to make sure this medium brush is hitting all of the right angles, staying consistent throughout the whole entire session, the time that you're brushing that hair. So when this medium brush when you go in with this medium brush and everything looking good and laid down, that's when I come in with this, my vitamin E oil. Now, during this time, oils are the only thing I use to start out with, and I'm gonna tell you why. Oils are not, there's heavy oils and there's light oils. I like to use a light oil because that light oil is not going to be too heavy and weigh everything down. Right now my hair's short, I don't need to hold it down. I wanted to breathe a little bit, but I just washed it the night before, so I want to try to put a little bit of nutrients inside of my hair. Now, I like to use vitamin E oil because when you cut your hair, you're really you're damaging the hair. And that vitamin E oil rejuvenates the hair and stimulates the rebuilding process of the hair. And once it rebuilds, it creates a healthy follicle, and a healthy follicle encourages healthy growth. So vitamin E oil is essential during this time, and that's what I use. I like to put it on there about a nickel size amount in my palm, rub it in together, and I apply it all over my head. After I apply that oil, then you guessed it, back with the soft brush. Lonzo Ball go in for us. Lonzo Ball goes in. We getting a good 30 minutes in. Now right now, you want to brush more than you ever brush, because like I told you, you want to manipulate that hair as much as possible during this low stages. And when you do that, that's when you're creating the results that you want in the long run. So once you get a good session in with your soft brush, then you want to go ahead and finish everything off with the trusty plastic bag. This plastic bag right here, I don't know if y'all know about this. If you watch the channel, you done heard me talk about this plastic bag a couple of times. But as crazy as it sounds, this plastic bag works. So I put this plastic bag on my hand and I move it across my hair exactly the way I brush. And then you'll see it's gonna lay it down like it ain't never laid it down before. Things gonna be looking so good. You ain't even gonna wanna put your do-rag on. You gonna wanna show your hair off so everybody can see it. That's how laid it's gonna be after you finish everything off with this plastic bag. But once you finish the plastic bag, if you just chilling at the house and you got time, keep on brushing. Keep brushing. If you wanna just chill out at that time, put your do-rag on, tie it tight. Well, don't tie it tight. Put your do-rag on. I like to double compress. I'm double compressed all the time. Some people don't like to double compress. You be the judge of that. You might want to just put one do-rag on because you're not woofing right now. I like to stay double compressed because it keeps my do-rag from falling off. So I put my do-rag on, put my boo-boo cap on top, tie it down, and then I'm good to go until the next brush session. So I hope this video helped you. I hope you use these tips and tricks because I'm telling you, if you follow these guidelines, it'll help you out in the long run. But I know y'all ain't just want to hear me talk. Y'all want to see the progress on where these waves at. So I'm going to show y'all a little something. I mean, it ain't much. Doing a little bit. I hope y'all can see that. I ain't really sure if y'all can, but y'all might not be able to see it. The lighting might not be right, but see it. So as a recap, first thing you want to do is evaluate your hair. Make sure you ain't developing any forks with the angles that you're brushing at. Make sure your pattern is moving in the direction that you want to move it in. Once you do that, you want to brush all of your hairs out with your soft brush. So grab this soft brush, get you about a good 15-20 minute session in, maybe 30 if you can. Brush out all of those hairs. Once you finish with that, you want to come back in with your medium brush. Get your medium brush and make sure you hit every angle precisely. You got to be precise with the angles when you're messing with a low haircut. Then you want to put your essential oils in. I like to use vitamin E oil right after a fresh cut. Help get my hair back together. Then I come back in with the soft brush, bang out another session with the softy. After I finish with the softy, I come in with the plastic bag, lay it all down the way I like to lay it, then I rag up right after that right there. And then after that, I get to go back and chill out and watch the game like I'm finna go do right now. But until then, y'all keep them bristles dancing, because if the bristles ain't dancing, the waves ain't advancing. Stay tuned, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.